divisional round of the NFL playoffs, and it's brought to you by EA Sports. It's the Raiders and the Bills. All that and more coming up next.
The playoffs are in full swing as we welcome you to this postseason contest on EA Sports. Today, a battle out of the AFC between the Las Vegas Raiders and the Buffalo Bills. I'm Kate Scott. Joining me as always, my partner in crime, Brock Heward, and we are excited to bring you this NFL divisional round game. Well, excited, the word that you and I get to use, Brock, as do all these great fans in attendance, but for the players down on the field, I think a better word to discuss in this situation might be pressure.
I don't think there's any question about that, Kate. With every one of these playoff rounds, that pressure just grows. It increases. That Super Bowl gets closer and closer. And your game, well, it's got to increase with it. If you can't take your level of play up a notch from the previous week, can't rise to the occasion and find that extra gear fitting the situation we're in, well, that's the week you're going to be sent home and be a fan like the rest of us.
Here comes their offense to begin this series, and leading them to the field, as always, is the QB.
He's one of the select group of quarterbacks where when he takes the field, everyone, and I mean everyone, takes notice. He's part of the game's elite at the game's most important position, and it really is a spectacle, Kate, anytime he leads an offense out, because you know he's capable of plays that other quarterbacks in this league simply cannot make.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
9-yard loss. It's now second and 19. Let's go. At the 19-yard
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up. Defense looking to defend the marker on third down. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Complete beyond the marker. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. So the big play gets him just beyond midfield. It's first down. Now they'll throw out of the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. They are now set for first and 10. They're going play action. Taking a shot for the end zone. Taking the deep shot there on first down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete. So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's brought down for a loss. Well, we're going to pause here, and for good reason. One of the Raiders was injured on that play and is being tended to. They'll throw on third and long. That's caught for the first. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They have it first and goal, an early lead available here in the postseason. He brings it in. And in. Touchdown, Buffalo. Well, you couldn't ask for a better start to a game than that. The offense taking it all the way down the field and finishing with 6.
These opening drives, Kate, are such tone setters. It is why every offense loves to script their first 15 plays, right? Everybody knows what's coming. Allows you during the practice week to get into rhythm, but even better when you're that sharp, that crisp, and you finish off and get...
First down, they'll run. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2. We'll get a stoppage now. Looks like we have someone banged up after that run, in need of some attention. Second and 8. Complete out to the right side. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Third down from the gun. He has the first over the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. New set of downs for him at the 38. They'll run for the first time with their rookie from Michigan. And he gets this one down to the 30-yard line. After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. Throwing off the play fake here. Hauled in left side. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. Up to the line, and they're set. First and 10. Back to throw. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete.
How many times do defenders hear from their coaches, read and react, read and react? You got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and then more importantly, you got to react as he begins to throw and knock that ball away.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up. They'll try and throw it here. And this will be a Las Vegas touchdown. The Raiders finish off their opening drive. Now they'll try the point after. And he sends the point after right through the uprights. And the Raiders start off well to tie things 7-7. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Hill now to return it. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Here comes the Bills offense for their second drive of the game. They really have the passing game clicking on that last touchdown drive, partner. We'll see if they stick with that or if they mix things up a bit on this series. Drive starts out with a first and 10. Here's a give up the middle. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Gonna be second down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. They'll head up first and 10 from the 42. Looking for a throw here. Finds a seam down the middle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Markers reset, ball at the 37. They'll run here on first down. And he runs this one down across the 35 and inside the 30. Good rip on first down. That brings up second and 2.
Here we go,
Back-to-back carries here. And he's brought down after a tremendous effort just to get a couple of yards. He brings the offense up now for a first and 10.
Let's go now.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Ooh, almost a throw that cost him. Defender had it in his hands, but he dropped it. It's incomplete. Second down coming up.
It's second down and 10.
Running back sent in motion. Second and 10 now. He's got it near the 8. Touchdown, Buffalo. A quick second score for him, Brock, already. And we aren't even out of this opening quarter yet.
I think I just saw that D coordinator rip up his game plan down on the sidelines because you got to find some new resources here. You got to dedicate more bodies, more physicality to this playmaker because we know in this league, when you get a guy going like this, they're going to go to him until you stop him.
To throw here on first down. He throws a bullet. This is caught inside the 15. first. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Not on the same page with his tight end. So second down coming up. Here's the one back on the handoff. And that hit stops him in his tracks. No gain on the play, and they still need 10 now on third down. Motioning him from the slot right. Here he is on third and long. Looking right, and he finds him. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. Looking to the air here. Finds a man, right side. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They're set up at the 35 now.
19 Tiger.
Back to pass on 1st and 10. Hits his running back. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. They motion the slot man right. 2nd and 1. That's Hill on the slant. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he doesn't get this one very far, down to only about the 18. Throwing from the gun. The throw is caught. And in, touchdown Buffalo! So Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
They'll try this extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Bills break that tie and now lead by 7. The Bills kickoff team out there now as they'll send this away. Here's Carter on the return. He stopped on the return at the 27. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Trying to throw here out of the gun. He's on the move. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Here's a handoff up the gut. It's a 3-yard pickup. That's going to leave him facing 3rd and 10. Throwing now off play action. Complete beyond the marker. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. 1st and 10 from the 41. They'll throw it. Short pass brought in. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. 2nd and 3 now. Running this one left. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. 3rd and a lone yard coming up. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
It's a gain of 6. And the Las Vegas 1st down.
Simple dive up the middle. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down.
It's a gain of 23 yards.
Malone back gets the handoff. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2. 8 yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this second down. From the 17. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up. They'll look to throw. Again, he's under pressure, and he goes down. And consecutive sacks have them staring at a tough 4th down.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth, but a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it, except for this defense that just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
The Raiders settling for 3 as they send the field goal unit out. From the right hash, 52 yards out. It's no good. It had the leg, but his aim wide right. And the deficit stays at 7. To throw it on 1st down. That one's cut along the left sideline. And he's out of bounds. Looks like right at midfield. They pick up 20 yards there. And that's good for a Bills 1st down. Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already to midfield. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. Runs inside the 35. And he's going to have this all the way down to the 4. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Here we go.
And he's in for the touchdown. The Bills grab the lead on their 1st series of the half. They broke out the design run from there. Coach just tells him, hey, Brock, hey, QB, do your thing, get us 6.
Yeah, and these offensive coaches love this play, and defensive coaches hate it, Kate, because it really gives you an...
All right, looks like they want another look at this one. The play going to be reviewed by our officials, making sure they got this one right. Well, we all know there can be so little room for error spotting the football, and that's what's being reviewed right here. Did they get this right?
And I know both sidelines are furiously pleading their cases about what their eyes see. But fortunately, the eye in the sky and the replays will give us a clear answer.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
One of the officials thought he saw something. They take another look, and they got it right. The call on the... Changed. Second chance at 6 here. It's 2nd and goal.
Go.
And he makes it across. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills grab the lead on their 1st series of the half. Just a great effort there from him, Brock, to take it upon himself, embrace the initiative, and turn that drive into 6.
You know, Kate, there was a day when you were watching Steve Young or Randall Cunningham.
Back now, pressure on its way. Hits him on the out route. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the 36. Connecting on the slant. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new... Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's taken down at the 30. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. Throwing off the play fake here. That one falls to the turf, couldn't hang on, it's incomplete. Had that one, but just couldn't see it through. And now they face 2nd down. They are throwing it again. Fits it through the middle. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. All right, set now, 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Right up the gut. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. They get about 4 there. Need a little more than that now on 3rd and 6. Back to throw now. And he's tackled for a short gain.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much at training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that.
And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders can tie it up after hitting pay dirt in the 3rd. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a 1-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
Looking to tack on the point after. And the kick is good. And the Raiders tie us up 28-all.
Okay, ready? Let's go now.
Handoff now from the gun. And he hit a seam and got it to the opposing 44. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on 1st down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Shut up.
Back to the well again. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
And he found a gap to take this down to the 28. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Go!
They give it to him again. And here's another stop made right at the line. Nice back-to-back reps from this defense. 3rd and just 2 to go.
Let's go.
3rd and 2.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Cut at the 10-yard line. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. Could take the lead with a field goal, Brock, but think... They get set up 1st and goal. From the red zone now. getting out to his left. And he scores! It's a Buffalo touchdown! The Bills take a fourth-quarter lead. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith, right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist. And you got to be an artist that can create when things break down. And that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
From the gun, they're going to hand it off. And he drives into a pile of defenders and is stopped right at the line. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10. Throwing from the gun here. Look, Lockett isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up. Shotgun snap. They're going to throw. That's completed right side. Again, he's got room. And he does quite a bit of damage before they find. Another carry for him. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that 1st down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs. All set up now for 1st and 10. Option design here. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs against the better defenses in this league.
And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 4.
We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Buffalo. Bills in range for a game-winning score.
On the jump.
3rd and 4 coming up now.
Set up.
And he drives this forward to the 6. And that's a gain of 13, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
They'll try and punch it in. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
Go!
Running for it again. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills have taken the lead late. So here comes a big play. Bills going for 2. Sending him up the middle. And he crosses the goal line. The conversion is good, and that sets them up with an 8-point lead in the 4th. So they stick with a hot hand partner, and he ends up adding 2 more on top of that touchdown.
I'd say 8 points is a pretty solid try's work for him.
Right.
And as long as he's producing, seeing the gaps, getting the pads down, getting those tough yards, feed.
The Bills kickoff team out there now as they'll send this away. Evans now to return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going to... And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. The Raiders ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. And our team in the truck putting these highlights together, well, they certainly had plenty of touchdowns to choose from. 4 of them, actually. Though the way he's been playing, Brock, you cannot count on him being done reaching that end zone just yet. Back to throw! And will he? No, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game. Along the sideline, he brings it in. They say he got the feet down too. Excellent work. He'll look to throw it. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down. Setting up to pass. Makes the grab in bounds left side. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And that's good for a Raiders first. Here he is to throw. He keeps those feet in and makes the catch. 2nd and 3 now. Still sticking with the passing game. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up. Now to throw. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up. Throwing now. And it forks it on 4th, and it's intercepted! And this one may be out of reach now because the defense comes through with 6. Well, we all saw his teammates yelling at him, go down for the touchback. Yet no chance of that. He saw a lane to take it from one end zone to the other, and he did just that.
You know, and in that sense, he's no different than a kick returner bringing it out of the end zone. That's why some think DBs make the best return men. He just got that unique way of seeing the field, whether it's on a kickoff or going 100+ for a pick 6. Wow.
So it's the Bills who come away with the win. And they took care of business just as you'd expect a 1 seed to do. They're going to get to stay at home another week and welcome in another opponent with a conference title on the line. So for my partner, Brock Huard, and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott, saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody. It's a win for the Bills as we say so long from Buffalo.